So here I am with one of the expert speakers. So we've been speaking to you about the Advice Centre. Well, David Hilton is the Eco Specialist, and he resides in the Advice Centre where he's taking the 15-minute appointments to help everybody that's coming in. But also, he also covers this in one of his speaking parts as well. So he's going to be speaking throughout the day in the seminar theatre area, but we've managed to grasp him for a little bit of time. And I just want to say, welcome, David. Thank you so much for your time. I know it's precious while you're here.
That's it. It is. The public want me.
They want you. And why not? Because you are the man that is going to help everybody understand, unpick this eco theme that we've got going on, sustainability, and making our houses fit that regime. So can you help us?
Well, everybody wants to save money now. The cost of energy is just skyrocketing, and people are looking at it and thinking, is there just some eureka solution to really bring the costs down, or even just stop the floodgates, close the gates, stop this energy being lost.
Yeah.
So I try to just work with people to develop their expectations, to say what is it that we can actually feasibly achieve, and then what technologies will achieve that, and who puts them in, how long does it take, how long will they last. Return on investment as well. There's two ecos. There's ecologic as well as economic.
Okay.
So you really got to get a balance between them and just say, what works for me in my circumstances? And it's independent advice that we give here. So I'm not selling them anything.
Yeah.
I'm just telling them how it is.
Okay.
So they can read extra stuff. If they can't make it to the shows, there's 7 shows around the UK. If they can't make it to the shows, just read the magazines, get a subscription. There's a novel idea.
Yeah, we are. We're going to talk about that later.
There's the gift that just keeps giving, yeah. And look at the online articles.
That.
We just keep on putting out stuff online. As we get the information, I put it online with the magazine.
That's
so
awesome.
that we keep things up to date all the time. It's not just regurgitated stories from last year.
So if we wanted to just get some golden nuggets out of this one-to-one, I see that there are 2 types of purchaser, or 2 types of homeowner, so to speak. So there's the one that can't move and they're in the house that they've been in, and that could be 20 years, 100 years, 150 years old. Or there's the new build, who they've got the money, they've got the luxuries to be able to go out and to be able to eco their house. If we're in existing camp and we don't have that luxury to be able to build from scratch, is there anything that you could say, that you could signpost those types of homeowners?
Well, the most important thing for the homeowner to do is to work out what they want from their home.
Okay.
A lot of people come along and they don't really know. They just say, oh, it's too cold. Well, you've got to define that a little bit more.
Okay.
Say, what is too cold? Is it -6? No, it's 15. Okay, well, 15 and -6 are completely different. So we really need to define what it is that they've got and where they want to be, and then we can make the journey between, draw the lines.
That's nice.
And just sort of say to them, how can we build this? Maybe we can't do everything now, but how do we put a strategy in place that gets you there eventually, so that everything you do now builds towards the end goal. But if you don't have the end goal in sight, you'll just be going off. It's a bit like setting a sat-nav. If you don't put the code in, you don't know whether you're going north or south.
Yeah. And so many people with all of these sales techniques, and they speak to all of these different people and they say, oh, buy this and buy that and buy that, and you'll have this and you'll have that. I don't even presume that it's even a quick fix, because actually if they don't know where they're going, like you've just said, and they've not defined what it is that they actually need, they're actually going to be wasting money doing that.
Correct. So they might be doing remedial things that actually damage their home.
Right.
Because they haven't defined what they've got. Just adding insulation isn't a solution. You've got to put the right kind of insulation for the fabric of the building. So really make sure you're doing the right thing, and that your investments are indeed an investment rather than just spending money.
Yeah. So that sounds like you've got some key bits of information there, and it sounds like it's all definitely in the planning, the pre-stage, the don't react.
Correct.
Have those conversations ahead of time. And have them with the experts.
Well, absolutely, and as we've seen now, my day gets booked up so quickly, so early on. So, if you really want to have a conversation with any of the experts, get in early, book your slot, and then go around and enjoy the show. But you're going to get some really valuable advice.
Okay. So I just want to say thank you so much, David, for coming, because I know already you've got to go in like -2 minutes. But that is great advice. If you are coming to one of these events, the first thing you need to do is go to the advice centre. Have a look, in fact, even before that, have a look online at the Homebuilding and Renovating show website. See who's going to be there. Decide what it is that you want to get out of it. See which expert is available. Get in, get your appointment booked. Then you know that you can have some quality advice that's not linked with any sales, that's not linked with any company, that is all for the betterment of you, that it's all going to benefit you in your individual circumstances. And that is what David and these experts are offering at this event. So please come down. Please get onto the website. We hope we see you in Farnborough, but if we don't, like David said, they're doing 7 of these events, so you still have the rest of the year to come and see David and the other speakers. So thank you so much, David. It has been a pleasure. Thank you, my darling.
Here at SMJ Media Group, we are a non-profit company providing fun, free content for local businesses. If you like our content and would like to support us, please visit buymeacoffee.com/SMJ Media Group and buy us a coffee.